one last Christ Father combo, the buffet. Ends in Father, starts with B, which is 2, points to Christ. You can also slice it in half and get the Christ pointed to on the left and the right. Together it equals holy. But we've been solving Christ Father combos today. And in fact, it's structured the same way as the word holy and the word word. They all equal the famous 60. But look at how Father gets the last word. I've talked about holy and word before. Look at buffet. By the way, the word lunch equals noon, equals Father. I have often eaten a buffet lunch at noon. So there's Father on the end. And then here's your B, which is 2, to point to Christ. Okay, now this is really cool because you can slice it, and we've been seeing this like crazy all day long with the previous words that we were talking about. We solved family and marriage and wedding as these Jesus Father combos, and relationship, all these famous words, and happy birthday, same deal. Okay, where you get Father on the end, and with the word birthday, Father on the end, and +2 on the beginning, okay, for Christ. So the whole famous word divides by 3. And we saw this, it's just been awesome, solving these awesome combos. And so a buffet is one of my favorite. You can also slice it directly, because all these center letters divide by 3, just like in the word holy, just like in the word word. You can slice it anywhere in the middle like a piece of cake, and you get your +1 on the right for Father, and your +2 on the left for Christ. And there you go. But I really like the fact that this is such a beautiful, simple one, because Father, this giant cluster on the end, equals Father, and 2 is like the most perfect little package to point to Christ, being B. B is, of course, the famous number 2. Okay, and then there's Father on the end. Father gets the last word, as we see happening all over the place. And a buffet is one of my favorite items in God's story. It's, like your dream meal. More than enough. Tons of food of all sorts, and everyone eats their fill. And of course, by way of review, for those just joining us, the word history is the same design. Here's Christ at the front. It ends in Father. It's a Christ Father combo, very famous. This is history is very glaring to be a Christ Father combo. Okay, this equals Father, 58. And then this is 4 of the letters contained in Christ. But now that we have all this understanding, we can complete the puzzle on beautiful words that, like buffet, where you got Father in the end, and a tiny little B at the front, which is 2 to point to Christ. Just like this is a +2 at the front here. This keeps the party going with the 48. The 48 equals Son. And so there's your Christ at the center of the word history. There's your Father. He gets the last word, as we see happening always. So happy birthday, eat a buffet to the glory of Christ and Father, who own world history. And take your family to the buffet, if you are the parents, and enjoy a Christ Father combo in every buffet you've ever eaten. Awesome, pretty, isn't it? Very awesome. I love it, I love it. So that's a really fun one, and I have eaten at a restaurant that's actually called, the name of the restaurant is called The Buffet, and I've been preaching on that for days now. This is actually the name of the restaurant. Now, if you stick the "the" in front, that's very glaring for Christ, because it's a cluster of 4 +2s to make Christ -42, offsets of 6s, as we've been saying all along. And this is the great Father on the end. Okay. But I like the fact that just like the word holy and the word word, you can slice this piece of cake, buffet, anywhere in the center to get your Father on the end. Okay. And then this on the beginning. Okay. If you slice it in half, just like we did with wedding and marriage, it's very cool. You get your 2 +2s exceeding the number of +1s, like in Father. In fact, those 2 letters exist in Father. I love these tiny little packages. Like, it's so cool. Fat. Father. Well, all of these 3 letters exist in Father. F-T-E. In fact, a perfect little hopscotch. Bing. Bang. Boom. Just like that. And the letters left over, obviously, make a multiple of 3, being 9 and double 9. Triple 9. 3 times 3 times 3. Like, it's just perfect, this little fet there to point to Father. Now it makes you think of another word, like fret, on an instrument. And I love talking about things, fret is contained in Father. Vertically think, like a fret on a guitar, is on top. The fret vertically protrudes above the neck of the guitar, and it's what you put your fingers on. So now watch this. So here's another. It's so cool, solving all these different combos. You can say strings and fret. You can put a single finger down on a fret. Finger is flawless for Christ. 1 + 1, 2 + 2 is 3 3s. Fret goes to Father, and put the two together. It equals double love. Remember, Christ Father is a double love plus half a love. So there's an obvious combo. Finger for Christ, fret for Father. You just putting this whole piece puzzle together. But back to buffet, that's really glaring. And then BUF, okay, it's a single plus 2, pure 3s, anything like that points to Christ, just like the word in, just like the word out. This is Christ minus 48, okay, which is some king offset there. If you wanted to, now I'm curious. Jesus minus 45, bottom minus 27, offset. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Very cool. What's special? What's glaring that I see about this is famous UF, or every letter divides by 3, and it equals half a love at the center of Christ. And then you can point out that this B is the plus 2 that differs from this by 6, or you can compare this BT differing by multiples of 6. This HS also is the other half love flanking the RS, and then C is 3. So there's your offset perfectly between Christ, buff, Father, Fed. Okay. There you go. The buffet has been solved. Enjoy. Okay. Oh my! It just occurred to me the word enjoy, which equals Jehovah, and we pointed out that Jehovah, the letters, is a Christ Father combo. We'll look at enjoy. Same deal. We know that joy goes to Jesus. I've been preaching that one for a while, and then this little package. Now you got a couple things you can do here. You can point out that actually there's enjoy equals Jehovah, so you can slice it in two beautiful ways to see Father and Christ. If you go this way, there's your Father on the front, there's your Jesus on the back. But truth be told, I like giving Father the last word, and it's very glaring to me, this famous +1y here. So, and then what you get with this is you get offsets of 6s from the respective names. And I really like that. Okay, so here's Eng, which is Christ minus 48, offsets of 6s, and then Oi is Father minus 18. Enjoy equals Jehovah, and we saw the same phenomenon in Jehovah. You can give this to Father, and that's Father minus 12, and then this goes to Christ. So here's a little bonus for you. So you can see how the Jehovah is a Christ Father combo. This goes minus 12. Okay, so if you slice the word enjoy, just like you slice the word Jehovah for a Christ Father combo, there's your, these letters are identical in their design, where you have 2 + 2s and 1 + 1. That's identical with Christ. 1 + 1, 2 + 2s. And then if there be any letters that divide by 3, they divide by 3. Down here on the end, you have the O in order, followed by a very high number +1, a V and a Y, the two top +1s, and then the AH maintains that offset with 9 points right there. Okay, so there you have it. I see enjoy, which equals Jehovah, being another Christ Father combo in its letter for letter construction. Okay, that's very cool. And that's the last word we say at when presenting a restaurant meal. I mean, we've just been seeing this like crazy. I mean, this is the word happy. This is the word birthday. Okay. Very amazing. All right, that's very amazing. Buffet. I think I'm pretty good with that. Might take a break and move on.